continued and continued.
Okay, thank you for your call. Our next eyewitness is coming from Vallejo. This is Jason. Tell us what happened today.
Well, good afternoon. Guess where I was?
In the bathroom?
Yes, that's right. My first reaction was... I kept waiting for it to stop, but it kept going and going. It was pretty scary when it finally stopped. I went outside. You could hear every car alarm and a dog barking in the street. It was very weird. Outside, we were also smelling gas and smoke.
We're going to have Rachel instead of Dan. We're going to have Rachel instead of Dan.
Oh, okay. Thank you for that report from Vallejo. Okay, it looks like we have Daniel Murphy from Richmond on our line right now. Can you tell us what...
I'm sorry, it's Rachel Luna instead.
Sorry, it's Rachel Luna from Richmond on our line right now. Can you tell us what you saw?
Oh, it was terrible. I was near San Pablo Avenue and Hilltop Drive. I saw several homes fall down a hill. It seemed like it happened in slow motion. It all began when I was running through the playground, and I watched as the ground shook and shook. And then all of a sudden, these houses, maybe about 3 or 4 of them, just quietly rolled down the hill. And I hope no one was inside them. It was very frightening. We called 911, and we're still waiting for the fire department to get here.
Rachel, is your family all right?
Yes, we're all right here. I'm just worried about our neighbors across the street.
Is there any way that you can see if your neighbors are okay?
No, because there's a huge hole where those houses used to be. It's far too dangerous to go over there. We'll have to wait for the fire department.
Okay, Rachel, thank you for your call. We are getting some reports that this afternoon's quake might have been as much as 7.0 on the Richter scale. The internet is giving us this information, so at this point, 7.0 is unconfirmed. Let's take our last caller from the San Pablo, which is probably the epicenter of this quake. I'm being told that this is Jenny Cadet. Hello, Jenny. Tell us what's happening there in San Pablo.
Hello? It's very bad out here in San Pablo. They're talking about being centered somewhere around here. We have major damage. Our pipes are broken. All of the electricity is out. Sirens and alarms are going. Everything fell out of the shelves. All the TVs are on the floor. Everything is out of the cabinets. The china is broken. Our house is, it's very bad out here. I've lived in California all my life, and I've never felt anything like that.
Well, if you can remember the quake in 1989, which was 7.1, could you compare the two quakes? It might be hard to remember.
No, I remember it very well.
Okay, good. If you had to compare the two quakes, which one was worse?
This one was today. Probably 15 times stronger than the one in 89.
This one was 15 times stronger?
Yes, it was. And the one in 1989 was nothing compared to this.
Whoa, so you're saying the San Pablo has suffered a tremendous amount of damage?
Well, according to our house, it has. The swimming pool lost 1 foot of water. The water splashed into the house. So to me, that's a pretty strong quake.
Wow, well, thank you for your call. We need to go to our newsroom where Johnny Cruz is standing by with news on collapsed freeways and buildings.
Our reports of serious damage. We have no report that the San Francisco Bay Bridge has collapsed and there are cars trapped. We also have reports that 1880 in Oakland has suffered several damage. People are calling and telling us that the freeway has fallen to the ground. Various shopping malls like Hilltop in Richmond and Sun Valley in Concord are reporting lots of broken windows. There are also reports some people that might have been injured. A brick has hit a person on the head in Emeryville, and the 911 system is still down in some areas. Pacific Bell is asking everyone to stay off the telephone unless you have an emergency. There are too many people on calling 911 on this is jamming the phone lines. So please use 911 the right way. Again, we have had a major earthquake in the Bay Area, and it may be as big as 7.0. And again, the Bay Bridge may have collapsed, and our Channel 4 helicopter is on the way to the scene. And we will have more on this afternoon's earthquake. Back to you, Myra and Lauren in the studios.
Thank you, Johnny. We'll talk to you later. Folks, please follow PG&E's advice and stay off those phones unless you have a real emergency. We are starting to get reports of people who are hurt, and those phone lines are needed now. Also, elevator engineers are needed because there are people tracking elevators all over the place.
Excuse me, Lauren, but we need to get this word out about hospitals. Hospitals are on red alert. Hospitals everywhere are on red alert. This red alert includes the Kaiser of Richmond, Vallejo, and Concord. This red alert also includes the Medical Center of San Pablo and Pinole.
I understand that we have pictures of the damage to the Bay Bridge, and we will see those shortly.
Oh, those pictures aren't quite ready yet.
But we do have time for a short break, so we'll be right back.
Quickly, and now we have the pictures of the Bay Bridge.
Okay, here's our first live picture of the damage to the Bay Bridge. Boy, truly amazing pictures. An entire section of the Bay Bridge has been lost. A very, very frightening situation. We understand that there are some cars trapped. We can't really tell if there are any injuries there or not, but if you take a look at these pictures, you can see that perhaps there were.
Basically, what they're telling us, and these are early reports, is that the fallen section is a 50-foot section. The Bay Bridge crews are also telling the people on the bridge to make a U-turn and to get out of there. Traffic there is obviously stopped, and all of the approaches to the bridge are shut down. The bridge is closed. Reports keep coming in. Our Channel 4 staff is working at the assignment desk, and as we get more, we'll keep you posted.
Captain Kevin Novice, what's it look like?
This is just terrible. It looks like a bomb has gone off in the neighborhood. Earlier when we flew overhead, we saw many, many homes on fire, and some of them have been completely destroyed. Just a couple of miles from here, there are some collapsed freeways. The freeway is I-80 near San Pablo Dam Road. Building after building is either seriously damaged or on fire. The place is called El Sobrante Heights. It's the most serious affected place so far. The firefighters are doing the best they can to get all the fires out but they are outnumbered. We believe that many fires have a result of broken gas mains. We are seeing fires all over the East Bay. I don't remember ever seeing this many fires during the 1989 quake.
30 this afternoon, California was hit by an earthquake that may have measured as 7.0. And since 3:30, we have been reporting the damage that has been caused by this quake. And so far, we have many reports of serious damage and even some injuries.
Actually, within the last 30 minutes, we've been getting a lot of serious damage reports, and most of it appears to be in the East Bay. Probably the most devastating news that we got was the collapse of the Bay Bridge and the Nimitz Freeway. We also have many fires